Hey, I have a message for you today from the universe, and right now is something like for you to reduce the control in the way to find the balance, because I'm hearing it's time for you to find the harmony in your life in the way harmony is not to being alone with yourself and doing everything by yourself, or don't connect with people. Harmony is when you interact with others, when you allow yourself to trust in others, but it depends of course of the situation, but in the way like you don't need to be in control of everything what's happening in your life, in your work, and generally it's time to work on the relationships with other, like be more open to people, because I'm hearing like maybe you are not trusting people or something like that, or you're controlling so strongly your life and you become like the something like outcast, in the way like you do what you need to do but you don't interact with people. If it's any possible chance, you move away, I'm hearing from the interaction, and this brought in you in some way lots of alone time, in some way loneliness. I don't say you feel bad with yourself when you're alone, and because for example you had bad experiences in the past with others when you was interacting and trusting them, and they used you in some way, shape or form, and this allowed you to not trust people and don't interact with them if you really don't need, for example. But the universe showing you the pure harmony is when you trust in yourself, when you purely resonate with yourself, when you purely accept yourself, and when you trust the spirit, when you trust the guidance, and the guidance asking you right now, you are aware about the past, the present, and the future, yeah. And it's time to gain the new trust and new perspective in you, and interact with people. Allow them to be in your life, for example, to fulfill your life, to tune with the adjustments. I'm hearing you had bad experiences but you learn from them. Now you are not the same person like before, but in the future, if you want to gain some kind of success, if you want to go to the next step with your life, with your success, you need people in your way, in your journey. It's important for you to interact with others. It's the different possibilities, different chances, different choices, plus you strengthen your energy when you do that. And when you interact with people in the safe self-loved way, for example, you trust in yourself, you don't allow yourself to use you anymore, then you bring the harmony in your life. If you want some kind of success in your life, you can't do this by yourself, I'm hearing, alone. This doesn't make sense. And when you interact, you learn different things, you get different advices, you get different point of views. I'm hearing you build the connections, and when you build the connections with the people, these connections in the future gonna bring you amazing possibilities, and they gonna allow you to change the life to the bigger purpose and to the better success, which one you really dream of and which one you want to do. And for example, if you don't interact with people, that means you still it's time to work on again on the trust to yourself, and you blocking yourself from experiencing a new journey for tomorrow. Because for example, the old version of you already experienced a lot bad things, but you are in the present, and in the present you are completely different. You are aware about that. You healed yourself, you moved yourself from the bad people, from the bad situations. And if you want to focus on the tomorrow, if you want to bring something fresh, something new, something bigger for you, because that's why you step into that way, to that journey. You want to grow, you want to enjoy the life, you want to choose all the possibilities which in life, stepping to which one you're stepping on your journey. But to do that, we need some kind of connections, confirmations, interactions with people. And when you isolate yourself for such a long time, this is the sign from the universe. It's time to change that. It's time to take that step and to build the connections in the small ways during the day. For example, at work, have little bit bigger conversations with people. I'm hearing they don't need to know your full story, your private life, nothing like that. But don't be just polite, yes, yes, hi, how are you, and in your mind get lost. Be a little bit more open, exchange the energies, make a little bit fun, make a little bit connections with people. Allow people come to you, because I'm hearing you are that kind of person closed off. You close with the energy, and people, even if they don't understand, they don't interact with you in the a little bit deeper way, because they know you don't want that. And the universe asking you to be more open, because when you're more open to people around you, at home, at work, after work, have this little bit chit chat somewhere with somebody who you don't know. Just practice that I'm hearing openness, because when you this showing you when you closed to others, you're really closed. You just need to do the professionally something by the control, everything up at work, bam bam bam, and it's closed. And you putting some kind of masks. I'm hearing you manipulate and them manipulating you, because when you put some kind of roles in your life, at work you make the role, and after when you finish a role you go behind the scene and you're completely different, yeah. And this is like for example, you don't want to be used by people, manipulated by people. That's amazing. That's the new freshman in you. But you're already aware of that, about that more, and it's your journey right now to not allow people to do that. You can be open to have connections with others, and you don't need to allow anybody to manipulate you, to use you. And you don't need to manipulate others or jump into some kind of role in front of others. You don't need to do that. When you're gonna be practicing more openness, you're gonna be more open with yourself and accepting yourself the way how you are. And this openness allowed you to trust more in your direction, for example, and trust more in you. When somebody come your way, the fake person, and they're gonna be wanted to use you, when you open with yourself, you're gonna get the signals about that, and you can trust that signals, and you can say something is not right here, and I don't and you can leave that person on the side, for example. But I'm hearing it's lots of nice people around you, which one can we both can benefit from the energy between you guys. They're gonna add a little bit more joy to your life, more happiness to your life, more connections in your life. Like you don't need to be closed, just you and just the guidance. When you open to the humans, you're opening to the even spiritual guidance more. And all this openness allowed you to trust yourself, your own life, because there's always your own choices. And it's time to this manipulates roles in your life. They want to go out from your life. It's time to start a new beginning, like new freshness in your life. It's time for you. Give me a moment. What I wanted to say, because I want to say something and I can't actually find that proper. And this is definitely the energy for you. Something really wants happen in your life, the good things, but you're not open to that. You're cutting that things, that possibilities. You're controlling the situation too much. You're controlling purely the situation and their interactions at work so badly. You're controlling all these things at home. You're controlling all these things with the family, with the people which you interact between home and for example on the street or something like that. Smile a little bit more. Say hello. Be polite. When somebody asks you something, just do this little bit of chit chat. You don't need to tell whole your story again, I'm telling you. But this is not like you don't need to put the role and pretend somebody who you not are. I'm hearing you can be you. You can open yourself, and you can actually, when you're gonna be engaging with people, actually you can get that satisfaction and pleasure from that things, which one you don't allow right now. This is like like stiff, like professional. I did this, I did that, you did it, and that's it. And you're blocking yourself strongly. You can do the same thing. You can be professional. You can exchange the things in the professional way at work. I don't say you're rude or something like that, not polite, but you're very closed. You can do that the same thing. You can achieve the same result. Plus, you can have really nice interaction in the same time, and actually lots of much more smile on your face gonna be coming when you're gonna be interacting with others, and you're gonna be learning more about yourself. You're gonna be seeing how people changing when they coming to you now to compare before, and this is gonna be allowing you to less put that kind of roles of control yourself, because I'm hearing this is the exhaustion for you. You're going home where you can be you, and you're really tired and exhausted, and you believe in that, like this is the right way. That's why you are alone, because you don't need to pretend, and the universe telling you, darling, it's time to step to the new journey. You don't need to control the situation, and you can be fully you. They feel like that with yourself when you were reacting with others at work, after work, anywhere where you want. It's up to you if you want to take the life stage and the roles which are you playing there, if you want to transform them for something positive, what is truth to you, real. This is like the self-love. When you're accepting yourself, when you're trusting yourself, and when you're trusting in the journey and the guidance, in the way like they asking you to be more open and trust in the humanity again. You don't need to be worried about the to be manipulated or used again like before. You're allowing yourself to meeting the better versions of people on your way, the way where you can exchange something, where you can learn something from each other. But to have that kind of possibilities, it's time for you to be open, to take that adventures in your life, and to clean that dirt, that dust from the past which you carry on, and this gonna allow you to clean the present and to prepare yourself for the better future, because you never know which person has what kind of context and talents, abilities, and how this can be beneficial for you in the future. If you don't interact with people in the more pleasant way, that you never know. And it's time for you just to open yourself, to be again the human and interact with them, I'm hearing, because this is the journey. When you add the spirituality, when you add you as a person, the real one, without the roles, masks, without the being in control all the time, and when you add also people around you, you tune all these amazing energies to your benefits, I'm hearing, because you opening so many different doors, different flows from the universe to make your life better. But when you close yourself, for example, to humans, even if universe want to give you something, it's hard for them because you're blocking by the control. You can achieve something small from the universe, but for what? Like you can have much more. Universe want to give you more, because you're a beautiful person, and you know that. That's why you was hiding from a long time, from the past until now. But now it's time for you to expand that beauty in you with others. It's time. You don't need to make this role and hide that beauty. You can shine that beauty around others, and you can interact with others with a healthy and good way for yourself, and opening yourself to others, to their stories, to their lives, to take some kind of inspirations from that, to exchange what you learn in life, what's helped you. You can guide them, they can guide you, you can exchange some kind of knowledge, and you never know how this is gonna benefit you in the future. And all this, and the correct context in the future gonna be allowing you to step into the better opportunities in your life, to changing your life to something much more better for you, to build that pure harmony in you. Pure harmony is when you connect with the source, with the universe, when you connect with people, when you connect with yourself, when you connecting with the nature, with world around you, you tune to this pure spiritual harmony, When you tune to that amazing stage, the universe giving you more and more and more. You see the possibilities like before you couldn't see them, because before it was easy to use to manipulate. Now you can't see too many of them because you're blocking yourself from the connection with others, and you block that means you're closing the door for the nice opportunities for yourself, and to add the excitement in your life. And when in the future horizon, when you're gonna be practicing more openness yourself to the world around you, uh, nicer things gonna be coming your way. I hope so this makes sense what I'm saying, but I believe and I trust this is the what the universe wants you to hear right now. And I'm hearing and they're giving me, if you don't interact with other people, how you can know? Sometimes you don't see things like that in you. Sometimes and when you don't interact with others, you can't see proper guidance from the universe. And for example, how you can know, you even don't realize you closed and you don't interact in the more open way with others. You think you opened enough by the control, and this is the right and this is the good and you are saved, but actually the universe is telling you this is not that darling right anymore for you. It's time for you to again trust life, trust process, trust guidance, trust yourself now, and interact with people, because you are closed in very important part in your life. When you are a human on this planet, we're gonna be here and interacting with people all the time. Actually, you don't need, you can hide yourself in the forest, for example. Some people doing that, this is their journey, but your journey is more to be surrounded around people and have harmony with people in the safe and positive way for yourself. But it's time to release that kind of control of the outcome and every single situation, and more just interact with others. Because for example, right now, like interacting with me, and I'm telling you, the universe telling you through me, like it's time for you to be more open to people, to their options, their possibilities. Because right now the universe telling you you are closed to tune to the better version of you. Why? Because you don't interacting with people in the free way, in the open way. And this is amazing tip for you right now. And I'm hearing, if you're gonna be more interacting with people, if you're gonna be finding people who resonate your energy, and you're gonna be more open, you never know who's got the amazing talents, gifts in them, which one actually they can help you to grow, which one actually can allow you to see something in you, and actually to see yourself from a different perspective, and give you the clue to work on that and change that. When you're gonna be more open, more easy to the people, this is gonna be proof for you when they're gonna be more relaxed with you, interacting with you in the different ways, the surprising ways for you. You opening more your energy to get more from the universe, more good things, the open things, because the universe energy and how you interact with others, they're showing you how you're controlling the situation today. And you can have bigger vessel, but to have the bigger vessel, it's time for you to be more open. But to be more open, it's important for you to be aware about that. And if you don't interact with others, how you can know that? And that's why this is something what balance, coming something to the balance, something balance. It's time to balancing these different worlds around you, and to leave the past experience in the past. This is like the death and rebirth. And now you can tell to yourself, I'm trusting myself, I'm trusting the guidance, I'm practicing the openness with people. I want to trust people again, because not all people are bad. And if somebody gonna bad come your way, you protect it. And when you open, the universe gonna give you the proper red flag, and nobody put a gun in your head to be used by somebody. If something is stingy, not right, you can move this person from your life as quickly that person came to your life. But I'm hearing before, the universe was giving you the red flags about some people, but you was ignoring them. You never was aware about them, and you was doing the opposite what the universe was giving you, and you was trusting them, the people, and they was using you. Now you're more aware, you isolate yourself from the people, from the interactions with others so deeply to keep you safe. And it's time to work on that kind of control, because this is not a healthy control. Because right now, when you're interacting with people, you manipulate the situation so much, because you don't want to be manipulated like in the past, and now you're doing something similar, because now you're manipulating and controlling so badly the situation when you interact with others. When you do that, you can't be you can't be real, you can't be pure, you can't be open with yourself. And it's time for you to focus on the better future for you. And right now, you can trust the spiritual guidance. And when they're telling you, be open, but don't be scared, because now you're a different person than before. And now, when the universe is gonna give you the red flag with somebody, you can move this person very quickly. Why? Because you don't be trusting this person. You're gonna be trusting the universe. And when you're trusting the universe, you're trusting yourself. And always the universe and yourself telling you at the beginning something is not right with this person. You're gonna get one red flag, second red, something stingy, something not right. And this is the pure signal. And now you know, I don't need to see what it is. I already get the sign and I move on from that person. But in the same time, you're opening yourself to 5 amazing people, for example, and they bring you joy, energizing your energy, possibilities, interaction with them. You're going with them somewhere, and unexpectedly something nice happened to you. That means you're opening yourself to do new and different things. And it's much easier to do that with others. And you never know what you can find in the next corner. But when you're by yourself, usually you do the same things by yourself, and it's hard for you to be open even to do one thing. When you're more interacting with others, they're gonna take you out and do something, some kind of experience, a small adventure in your life, and you surprisingly can like that or not, but you can experience something different, and you never know who you meet there, or what that place, to where that place can take you. Because going somewhere where you experience something different with your friend, and actually you don't like this place, but you saw something in that place, you met somebody in that place, you could gain some information, some knowledge in that place for something else, what actually is specially for you. And you're like, wow, I'm so lucky. I don't like this experience, but I'm so lucky and happy I did that. I'm with this person, and I listen to the universe, because actually this showed me something what is perfect for me, and I didn't realize before. And the universe telling you this is that kind of some way of harmony in your life. Universe won't have more. Universe won't give you more. But now it's time to release that control and allow yourself to step to different situations, being more yourself without their roles, which you need to play and control the situation. Just to listen, see the don't ignore the red flags from the universe, and be open for the adventures there, because the adventures sometimes they're gonna bring you different possibilities. But to do that, the most important thing is for you to be open right now to the world, to the people around you, because people around you sometimes can take you to these different situations, or can introduce you to the different people, to the right situations, to the right moments for you to grow, to learn, and to discover the better, the stronger version of you, the most successful person who you really want to be. And I know you're working for a long time to achieve that. Give yourself chances to do that. I hope so this resonates for you with you, and I send you love, darling. Bye.